Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Turner Warped, Season 2, Episode number 5. There will be cursing. Prepare yourselves accordingly. If you need earmuffs, if you need to leave the room and pretend you don't hear the curses, do whatever you gotta do. But
I curse
someone
you!
say muff?
お前はもう死んでる。
死んでる。
何？
何？
Okay. So, Dr. Icarus, in terms of the scan, you can give me...
I actually want to be specific about this.
Yep.
I want to scan for a bug with life signs inside it.
A bug with life signs inside it. So
Yeah,
you're trying to
maybe they
locate a transport, one of the transport bugs, with bugs still alive inside of it somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a biology check plus your logic.
18.
18 on a 5d6. Okay. All right. So... So you activate the scanner, and basically what you find is you find a basically a transport bug of some sort. It doesn't appear to have any life signs in it, however. You do pick it up on your sensors, and from what you can tell, it doesn't appear to be... It's moving erratically.
What's this one here? And I send all the... How many different sections are there? Are people just... Are you sat at any, like...
At stations, you mean?
Yeah.
There's probably... I would say that there's probably, like, 3 set stations. There's 2... there's a pilot station and a navigation station, and there is like a gunnery station, probably.
So I'm guessing Nova's at the gunnery station.
Yeah, that's likely, actually.
And who would be at the navigation station?
I think you run the scanners.
Oh, that would be mine. That's not like the science. Or that's all science in one.
No, I mean, it'd be separate. I mean, you have to use the scanners first before you get to the science station. I mean, the science station's mainly set up for the experimentation, analyzation of whatever it is that you find.
I guess I'll just go back and forth. I'll send it to the 2 consoles. This one here seems to be moving quite strangely.
Is it alive?
I didn't get any life signs at all.
No, there were no life signs.
I could not get any life signs. Perhaps your ability could help if we get a bit closer.
Yeah, I need to be able to see it.
I can maneuver over there. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, please, Lieutenant Ferris.
Okay.
All right.
So, Ferris, give me a piloting and agility check, or intuition, whichever's higher for you.
They're both the same, so bam.
Sweet. 16. Okay. So, you're able to sort of change your vector towards the what Dr. Icarus found on the sensors. When you do, you can see off in the distance. It's probably, we'll say maybe like 2 kilometers away, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it. And the transport bugs, the way they sort of propel themselves through space is they excrete some kind of like gas propellant or something. They're basically farting their way through space. This one that you can see is moving like really erratically, right? Like it's just kind of like...
Oh, it has a loose butthole.
You guys ever blow up a balloon and let it go?
Why would you do that?
Because that's what it does, and it's funny.
Can felines do that? I didn't know they could make the seal with their.
Don't be
Yeah,
racist. I've known felines who can make a perfect seal with their lips.
Do you have any data on exactly how funny that is? What is the math precisely?
What?
Okay, but look, do you see that?
Yes.
I think that takes a little bit more precedence. We can talk about that after the mission's over.
Maybe I could measure the trajectory. Maybe that's where the funny is.
Yeah, Baldy one. You, sir, you see it now, right?
It's afraid.
So I'm sorry,
Afraid!
Ferris. You were asking the doctor.
Simon, I'm Simon.
Simon.
Because we can see it now, right?
Yeah. Simon, give me a perception check. A 9. No matter what character Zygoticus plays, he always manages to get himself horrible perception.
I know. I had to pump so much into Hawk to get it up. So much XP.
Yeah, it's rough when you have to pump so hard to get it up. So the
Speak for yourself.
you're trying to find it, and you're still not super close. Felines have pretty good perception, but you can't see what he's pointing at.
I need to get closer.
All right.
Cat, dude.
We like getting
then
close
I
to.
start bringing it slowly closer. Still being like at a point where like if it like turns at us, like I can easily maneuver out of it, but trying to get a good visual so he can do his thing, whatever that is.
So when you were basically fighting these creatures, there was no retaliation from them. The only thing that they sought was kind of mindlessly latching onto the hull of the Arcadia. There was no attacking being done of any kind. You essentially just saw them transport or try to eat the hull of the Arcadia.
Yeah, I don't want them to eat the hull of the hopper, so I'm being very cautious. I'm like, all right, nice and easy, and trying to like see if there's like a predictable movement that they're going through right now.
It's very, very erratic. I'm gonna say, so you rolled a 16 on your perception. You can't really tell which way it's gonna go. It seems like it's various sphincters. I don't know. I guess they'd be sphincters. Yeah,
They would be sphincters.
yeah, they're just kind of firing all around like in
That was like me this morning. I went to the toilet 3 times.
That's not
If I'd been in
necessary. We
zero
don't
G,
need to
I
know
would have
that.
been. I'd have
We're
been
good.
all over
We're
the
good.
place.
We're fine.
I live that, man. I like robes just
We're good. Why?
anyway.
I'm getting closer so he can see it, and I'm like, can you see it now?
Is it something about Scottish guys?
So like finally, just in the distance, you've closed to about 1 kilometer. You can see something just barely kind of moving around. Freak.
Yeah, I can see it. Let me try.
Okay, give me a psi plus. Let's see, what stuff were we using before?
Well, it's moving around a lot, so I probably have to concentrate real hard, huh?
Yeah, go ahead and give me psi plus your concentration, sure.
Okay. 20 on my
20.
56.
Let me check.
I think it's 21 for the next check. Definitely.
Oh, so you can't tell. It's moving. It seems to be, maybe it's moving too fast. You're not sure.
I can't tell. I'm not getting anything, but it's really far and it's moving a lot.
Well, maybe we get closer.
I would prefer to immobilize it if we're going to get any closer, because that thing will just tear through the hull like it did on the Arcadia.
Well,
Then we would be in big trouble.
I think the scanner said it was dead. So
From the information that I know about how they ate through the hull of the ship, is there any way I can, or we can change the shield so they couldn't penetrate that to get to the hull?
So, I think what I want to do, I want to make you roll something to see how much information you got in terms of
Okay.
debriefing. So I think, why don't you roll me... Let's see, what can we do for this roll? Let's have you roll... I think it's a charisma, frankly.
Would it be research? Oh.
No, it's gonna, because you were debriefed. I don't know how much you were able to finagle. Give me a charisma. I don't think you've got anything that can really help you. I'm not gonna say. I don't think biology will work. Yeah, you know what? Give me charisma plus your biology. I'll do that. You could maybe try and finagle your way into knowing stuff because you're a biologist.
11.
An 11 on a 5d6 is not going to help you. So, the only info that you got beyond what you knew already was that these transport bugs went right through the shield. Almost as if the shield didn't exist.
If it was alive, could probably get through our shields. I have no way of knowing how we could stop it from getting to the hull if it is trying to do that.
Doc, is there any way, since we're a little bit closer, you can scan it again? I'm not too comfortable getting too much closer to this thing. I say we immobilize it and throw it in the storage, but that's your call.
It's not gonna fit in the storage, right?
Maybe if I could get
definitely
close.
not one of the transport bugs. Definitely not.
They're are these transport bugs
Almost the same
bigger than
size as the shuttle.
or
Almost the same size. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'd say maybe even slightly bigger.
Like a bus? Double-decker bus?
Yeah.
Or a coach or something?
Yeah.
I get out my scientific scanner, my handheld one.
I guess I need to go outside.
Why?
Well, I've gotten all I can from the ship sensors. Perhaps close range, I could get some more.
It's too unpredictable right now. Let us immobilize it, then we can get a better read.
Yes,
on
but
it.
if you immobilize and it is alive, we will then lose everything we've got.
You can break someone's legs and they're still alive.
Can you?
I mean, you're in a wheelchair.
Right, but my legs aren't broken.
They don't work, but you're alive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, people can be really badly beaten and be alive. I've seen it.
Right, yes, but if you shoot it, you know nothing about them, and it is alive, you will most definitely kill it.
I think maybe if we shoot it in the,
Betty, how good are you with these scientific scanners?
You're muted.
I've never really had a look at them. I could have a crack, I suppose.
I once used one to hammer something in real good, but never
I once
actually
used
used
one to check a certain problem, but never really properly.
I'm going to have to go outside.
What? No, that's my job.
Yes, but you can't use a scientific scanner.
Right, but okay. How are you in 0G? Because
Well, a lot better than walking along the floor.
how about we both go outside and I'll kind of wrangle you because I don't.
Well, if that thing is flying around like that, it could fly into you and just. That'd be really bad, I think.
Right, we need to scan it. Stop being scared of everything, Simon. It's just science.
But if its engine thing
That's
We
great.
could
If you
burn
could
you.
look at it and
Wait.
give
Why
me
don't we
the-
shoot it in the buttholes type engine
No,
thing?
that might be a very important part of the animal, and therefore destroy everything that I need.
What? We might destroy its arse and therefore destroy
Dude,
the rest of it.
How are you going to scan something that's flying around like that?
I think we should destroy its arse.
With a scanner.
Okay.
No,
Just as
Nova,
the
what do
Afghans.
you think? Nova?
Private, how good of a shot are you?
I am an ace, as you say. A very good shot.
Could you shoot it with the ship's guns?
In the butthole.
In all likelihood, I could shoot this thing. I would like to get as close as possible.
Do you have the
but I-
gunner skill, Nova?
No.
So, because this wouldn't be using your. This
Oh,
wouldn't be
yeah, it
using
wouldn't use
your
my regular
rifle.
skills.
Yeah,
Could
you don't-
could totally go outside and just,
Or either that, or I'm familiar with ship's guns. I could try to shoot some of the flatulent portholes that it has on it.
Once again, you have no idea how these creatures work, because even I have no idea how these creatures work.
Yeah,
if you
but
shoot something vital that is important, we'll have to go and find another one.
But being safe is more important than science.
they're
And the most important scientific breakthroughs of this time gave absolutely no regard for life, other than the greater good.
yeah, but those things tear through a hull so quick. I can't read literally, it's the most unpredictable movement. We need to immobilize it.
What about a big net or a rope or something?
Tractor beams? Do we have
Gaffer
tractor
tape.
beams?
Gaffer tape.
Dude, have you ever seen
So-
a shuttle pod? What, does the shuttle pod have a tractor beam?
It absolutely does.
Oh, okay. I mean, we do have a tractor beam. I just didn't think it didn't.
Could you contain it in the tractor beam? It's not going to fit in the bio containment area.
Yeah. Is there an able way that I can do a tractor beam and like a repel beam at the same time? Like keep it in one area but not close to the ship?
No, it'd just be the default tractor beam would be able to do that. I mean, you're kind of trying to just position it in one specific place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not bring it towards the ship. I just want to stop it.
Yeah, you just have to get within range. The tractor beam range, on the other hand, is probably only a few hundred feet.
All right. This is going to be dangerous. I need you guys all to kind of be on high alert. Since we don't have anyone that man the guns. Can I man the guns from here?
I absentmindedly say, Simon's already high.
All right.
So you can definitely man the guns from where you are. It's going to be harder, basically, for you to pilot the ship plus use the guns to fire. It's going to be significantly harder
All right.
on both tasks.
Okay.
I can fly if you wanna.
That's a good idea, actually. Let Simon do the flying, and then you do this
Did you just say he
gunnery.
was, off his tits?
What?
This
No.
is-
High alert.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Does anyone else know how to man the guns of the ship,
Oh, never mind.
or
Um,
do you just know how to pilot?
I just know how to pilot.
Okay. This is a very simple maneuver. We're just moving in, closing in beyond a click, right? We just need to be a couple hundred feet out so we can get the tractor beam on it and we can stop it. I'm going to focus on the guns just in case it tries to jump on the hull and we have to kill it. You think you can do that?
I tap into my empathy a little bit, trying to get a feel from feeling guy, as I call him.
Sure. So Simon has an ability that allows him to read the emotions of somebody he's conversing with. What emotions are you giving off right now, Ferris?
A sense of like concern and duty and fear, a little bit about the creature, and like unsureness, like
Insanity. Okay.
yeah, uncertainty, like of the people that he's with, because he's just met them and they all have been bickering this whole time. So
They all
it's
seem insane.
yeah, so it's like him just like trying to I would say it more like overall sense of just like duty, you know, like just trying to get like things done.
okay.
And
Yeah. All right. I didn't get any petty, so that's good.
no,
Yeah, I can do that.
all right. I mean, it's a shuttlecraft. It's not too difficult. So then I like jump over to like the gunnery seat and just like am like ready to aim it.
Yeah, I get in. I adjust the seat, pull it in a bunch, and up. Yeah. Okay.
Don't go getting us all killed now.
Thanks.
No pressure.
Yeah, I just slowly, give the thrusters a little juice.
Okie doke. Give me a piloting check plus either your intuition or agility.
It's the same business for me. 46. I'm gonna add a luck dice so I don't fuck up.
You could still peachy this roll. Could still happen.
So 46.
Okay, a 12 on a 46.
Then my luck die.
Oh, that's an exploding.
Explode. And
So
my
that's a
other luck
6.
die.
So another
Okay, 22.
10. Very nice. That was a very profitable luck die.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 22. Yeah, so I feel like you're probably watching him, Ferris, like handle a ship, and he's. Would you say Simon is mechanical when he does it?
Yeah, he's super focused, and it's like textbook pretty much that he goes by. I mean, there's no flourish or anything. Yeah, it's super mechanical textbook.
Yeah, so like Simon, it seems like Simon's not doing anything by like instinct, like when he's handling the ship. Like it's just he's done the He's obviously done the simulator like a million times, and he's just totally like giving like the exact amount of throttle and like he moves the ship forward within tractor beam range.
All right. Then I activate the tractor beam on the weird, crazy thing.
Okay. So this thing that's like flying around here, this crazy transport bug. I would like you to roll me. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to say that's a computers, and I'm guessing you don't have that. It's not going to be gunnery. I don't think we can really qualify it as navigation. All right, so give me. I feel like this is probably going to be an int check. Give me a 3d6 for your int. Okay, a 14. It's not bad. It's not bad. So there's probably some like easy to use transport lock. You basically have to get the tractor beam like locked on, like it's got like a targeting reticle almost, and you just have to like keep it on there. So I feel like we can add gunnery to this. Go ahead and add your gunnery dice as well.
All right. I'll roll 1d6. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 20. Nice. Okay, so the reticle just kind of you get it like locked on for a certain amount of time, and then it starts to follow. You got a tractor beam lock. You push the button. Tractor beam shoots out. We'll say let's give it an orange color. Orange. Okay. And yeah, I feel like you probably set the color because you're an orange. You're an orange.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're ginger cat.
I'm like proud of myself.
It's like
And
a little
then,
inside joke.
Yeah, And then I look at the stabilization of the tractor beam, and if it's holding.
Yeah, the ship starts to shake, like, as you get the tractor lock. You can see, like, it's still starting to try to, like, fart out the plasma or whatever it's doing to try and propel itself. But it still seems erratic. It doesn't seem like it's trying to react specifically to the tractor beam.
All right, well, we got it locked into place. You guys do what you gotta do.
Right.
I'm gonna grab my medical scanner. Anything? Maybe. Is there any like handheld device on the scientific lab that I could use to just?
Yeah, you definitely have a handheld medical scanner, I think.
Okay, I'll take a science scanner and a medical scanner then.
Right, Betty's gonna sort of like accompany you with her phaser pistol and a handy wrench.
It
Understand.
can't do that forever, right? Could we just wait until it stops?
Nope. Come on in, Betty.
It may never stop.
Right,
As they like start getting ready and like doing all that stuff, I'm getting the guns like aimed at the thing on the tractor beam just in
a little
case.
bit. Come on. I'm like
I cannot move my legs, woman.
you're twice as bloody tall as I am. Right, okay, hang on, right. Stand on my feet. Here we go.
I cannot use my legs.
I don't think he stands.
1, 2, here we go. I'm basically doing the, you know when you have somebody stand on your feet and do the walking thing. I'm doing that, but with like.
Except his legs just keep doing this.
Yeah.
Like noodles.
But basically, I've got my arms at full extension because, of course, I'm a fucking boring. Remember, I'm short, so he's just like 1, 2, here we go. Right, sit down the airlock. Won't matter for a minute.
Private, do you want to make sure they get out the airlock? Okay.
Right.
Yes, I
The inner
will
airlock now. Boop.
supervise this. And I'm just like on standby with my
she's
rifle.
already like
oh dear God.
opened and closed the inner airlock door.
Yeah.
It's just like changing the pressure is changing, and your suits are getting acclimatized to the pressure.
Why do you call her Private? Her name's Nova.
So military etiquette.
Maybe he's thinking about her privates.
I mean,
So that's why I call you sir. Which, sir, that was some good piloting you did there.
That was good piloting.
Thanks,
I knew he
Nova.
could do it. I knew this.
Thanks, Nova.
yeah, I didn't have many friends at the academy, so I would go and just practice a lot.
The simulator?
Yeah,
That always looked like fun.
it is.
Yes,
I can
because
tell
you can't die, so you just can practice and seems very fun. I wish that I had this opportunity.
Maybe we can do something on the ship,
You know, I started as an enlisted, right?
and yeah, we can do it on the ship together, and I can show you.
I would like this
Alright.
very much.
Yeah.
So you can't hear shit, Betty. You're in the fucking.
Oh, come on.
You're in the airlock. You can't hear a goddamn thing. You just hear
radio loop?
No, you just hear the.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Fuzzy, I would just like to remind you, you and me are going to go and do a spacewalk together. You'll have plenty of time to Betty.
Okay.
Hold your Betty.
In fact, what I'm probably doing as the airlock cycle is I've totally got like a sort of long cord and I'm clipping one end on me and clipping the other end on the doctor, just like dunk. Right, there we go. Just in case you go wandering off somewhere.
Yeah, the ship has a holodeck, right?
Not the shuttle, but the
No,
Arcadia
I mean like the
does.
Arcadia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. I think if we go to the holodeck, they can probably set something up, and I can show you if you want.
Fucking shit.
That would be wonderful if you could do this, Simon. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
If you
Well-
need any piloting tips, I mean, I'm always open to.
Just let me know when you're free, and we can set it
Sounds
up. when we
good.
get
I'm
back.
very free. It's a date.
The unintentional cock block almost is real.
I'm so sad Betty can't hear this.
Cool.
Yeah, like Ferris is not reading into that. He's just kind of like also like manning stuff and just kind of like talking what he's hearing and not looking at them at all.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, Simon's probably making an audible blushing noise.
Yeah,
Like-
he actually gets some kind of color to him that isn't pure white.
He's going, whoom.
But he's got that really kind of pale skin that it's super obvious when they blush.
Or is he is going like bright pink as well? It's just like,
yeah,
Yeah.
just like this.
He's the color of Peachy's hat right now. So yeah, the airlock gives you the all clear. You guys are pressurized properly.
we're in, Dr. D, you ready to go? Ready? Hello? All right then, let's go. And I just sort of like, right. I mean, I'm imagining we've got some sort of extensible safety line, right? So I just kind of like clip onto the edge of the ship
Yeah.
and just kick off out into zero G's. A line unspooling behind me.
It's just like a winch.
I'll never let you go, Jack.
Yeah, I've probably got like Dr. D just like sort of like pushed in front of me. It's like, come on, let's go. Boom. Whee.
Okay. You start to float out. Yeah, and you can see the size of the creature. And again, you guys, I mean, you fought right near one before, and you dealt with one, so you're kind of, you know, I mean, it's a big thing, right? Like it's.
What does it look like?
Remarkable.
It's
Is it some sort
brown.
of weird space? Oh my god,
It's-
it's a space poo.
It looks like brown, and it's probably got like I feel like it's got like bony protrusions like every now and again, like sort of
Is it like a brown space gherkin?
kind of, yeah. It does kind of look like that. But not, it's more rounded as opposed to elongated, I'd say. And yeah, it's like got like an irregular organic kind of shape, you know what I mean? Like it's probably different than the one that you saw actually attached to the ship.
Are you sure that I've pooped something like that before, you know?
You had better pray that you actually haven't. That looks quite dangerous.
It was definitely one of those difficult ones, you know. You're there for like about 10 minutes trying to, you know, find a comfortable way to, you know. But anyway, enough about that. So right, you better get with scanning then before you know decide to try and eat us or something.
Push me closer to the being. Isn't it marvelous?
Right, I'm assuming the suits have some sort of maneuvering jet, perhaps.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just like.
I don't think it really hurts to give you
Gently
that.
ease us closer to the.
I mean, besides my
creature,
inner
right?
DMness, you know.
Yeah. So. Right. We'll just take our time. Slowly, gently does it. I'm gonna rewind us if anything happens at all because I don't want to get eaten by weird acid bug monsters that won't look like a big poop.
It's
If it
probably
cuts the doctor.
it's probably
if it
just
cut-
it's probably just like an air jet, you know, sort of thing. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably
It doesn't
like
need to be anything particularly fancy. It just needs to provide a little bit of momentum so you could, you know. So you're not just sat there going, "Well, I'm
Yeah.
in space. What now?"
you probably just power it on for like a half second. It's like
Yeah, you don't need a lot of. It's just literally to
Yeah,
maneuver.
maybe it's
around.
just a bit of compressed air or something.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
you don't need a lot.
So as I slowly move towards the thing, this is my face.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna scan it.
Okie doke. Give me a your biology. Well, what are you scanning for specifically? What are you trying to do?
I think I'm gonna use the scientific scanner first to try and find its makeup, maybe the chemistry of the kind of the makeup of it, and then when I get a bit closer, then I'll go for a like a medical biology.
Okay. Give me chemistry plus your logic.
19.
Okay. It's carbon based, and it basically it's made up a lot of similar things as like humans are. You know, like it's got like a it's carbon based. It has like some water molecules in it. You know, like there's like a good amount of water. And then there's like a few like strange chemicals that you're not familiar with, stuff that's not on the periodic table.
Okay. A couple, so 2 or 3.
We'll say 2. 2 elements that you're unfamiliar with.
Which end of the periodic table are they not on? Is this thing like super fucking radioactive?
So if you're doing the scientific scan, I would say that you could see that it is radioactive.
Okay.
I'm picking up radioactive readings.
Oh, how much exactly are we talking about? Are like baking our faces off, or just don't,
So your
Don't
suits,
lick it.
your suits are covering it, but it is fairly radioactive.
Now,
Right.
would we, if they're commsing, do we hear that on the ship?
Up to them.
I would say that I'm
Yeah.
comsing everyone.
Yeah, I'm assuming we've got like an open circuit because everybody's going to
Radioactive? You must return. I don't think these
No. Well, I don't know. There's radioactive and then there's radioactive, right?
I mean,
Nova, this could be a great many number of things. It could just be for the fact that it is in space, which would automatically
Yeah.
aid it in radioactivity.
Right.
Simon, does your medical kit have it any anti-rats?
Well, you guys are all wearing. You guys are all wearing EVA
Yeah.
suits.
Yeah.
The suits, the suits are rated to block.
Oh,
and
And-
the shield should be
Okay.
protecting us
Cosmic
from like
rays.
exposed gamma rays and anything like
Right.
that.
Yes.
because
okay. I will,
you're
settle
okay
down.
in here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of radiation in space. So most of the ships are.
I'm
Obviously,
not
this
a
we've got some
scientist.
fairly hefty,
Nova, it's nothing to worry about.
okay.
Did you know bananas are radioactive? It's
Well, we eat radioactivity for breakfast. I mean, technically, so everything's mildly radioactive, even, cereal.
any sun would put out quite a massive amount of radiation. That's how they work.
Anyway, come on. Get me scanning, Doc. Come on.
All right, so now I'm going to go in with the medical scanner.
Okay.
This thing's
So-
making me think about laxatives.
Sure. Give me a biology plus your logic now. It's a 16. Okay. Quite clearly in front of you, this thing is moving. You can see that the carapace it basically has different components to it that are moving. It looks like it's alive. The scanner, however, is not saying that it's alive.
When I scanned them before, when they were attached to the ship, did my scanner say they were alive then?
No.
Right.
I'm not picking up any signs of life except visual.
Right, it's writhing almost. That's weird.
I mean, maybe our scanners don't pick up its signature.
Or
Yes,
maybe
but
it's
it-
not alive. Maybe it's just, I don't know, really advanced technology?
Its chemical makeup is quite unusual. There are 2 elements that are made of dicium and
Icarium?
Why am I such a dick?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out since I've known you.
You're a scientist.
dicium and ericium. Yes.
Doctor, how does the scanner normally tell if something's alive?
Usually it picks up the minute electronic charges sent from the brain to wherever they need to go. Heartbeats, movement inside usually would be triggered by an electric pulse.
Would it work on something like a jellyfish?
Well, yeah, because jellyfish has got, minute electromagnetic pulses to make all its muscles move and things.
But they don't have like a brain or a heart or anything, right?
No,
What if this is like a jellyfish bug?
a colony
Yeah.
organism.
Would a jellyfish come up, show us dead? Because I've read that before, that they are basically dead or as alive as blancmange. I think that's
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
article.
they're a colony organism almost.
So, essentially what you're figuring out is that Simon might be right.
Yes, Simon. That's exactly what I would postulate. Yes.
Yeah, jellyfish are weird.
The problem is how they coordinated an attack on a ship with basic functions.
Well, maybe there's something controlling them, like.
Jellyfish know to eat and stuff. Maybe this thing just knows to eat, and it thinks the ship's like a fish.
Well, why is it
Yes,
full of
but
other
why
things
would
then?
all of them latch on to the ship, the large ship, and they have made absolutely no moves on our own shuttle?
But maybe they are attracted to a large electrical signal that's for food?
Ferris, Lieutenant Ferris, could you possibly charge electrostatic pulse in the ship's engines?
Sure. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so give me. It's a logic roll, probably.
Is that gonna like fry the systems?
Not necessarily. You got to do it, and you kind of.
I mean, if you fuck it up real bad.
It's
Can
gonna
I
just
put
be
a luck roll into it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can put luck on anything you want. You just have to announce it beforehand.
It's the equivalent of doing a burnout in a car.
So
Okay.
it's not going to be it won't be a piloting. It's just going to be straight logic. So you can add however many luck die you want to add to this.
Okay. How does luck dice work? So how many? I have 3 luck dice.
So
Normally.
you have 3 in your luck die pool that you can access once per day, and you can recharge it once per day. It takes I think 5 minutes to charge it, right? Am I right?
You can access it anytime, but
You can access it any
recharge
time, but you can only access it once per day, or you can only recharge it once per day, I should say.
So,
I can roll 3 and then be recharging it after I do the roll, so I have access to it.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes or whatever to recharge it. So if you decide to use all 3 right now, you can do that. You can roll your logic first, and then on a separate roll your luck die, because we like to see where they explode. If they explode.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll the logic.
Okay. And that's a
All right.
2d6 for you, which is a good roll. An 11 on a 2d6.
And then I'm gonna do the 3d6 as well.
And just so for the remainder of the show, what we do is announce how many you want to use before you start the roll, because we don't want you. Yeah, it's like you're betting, right? You know.
Yeah, I was gonna do 3d6.
Yeah, it's fine. So 20. Okay. So while the tractor beam is enabled, you basically you power up the weapons, because that's the way that you kind of know how to do it the best. There's way better ways to do this that are safer, but that's the way that you know, because engineering and that kind of thing is not really up your alley. So
I'm just a pilot, not a doctor.
Exactly. So you power up the weapons, and basically before they get a charge, you basically activate them. So there's kind of just like a pulse. The creature definitely reacts. The ship starts to shake as the tractor beam starts to get you start to get warnings popping up for the tractor beam. You're starting to lose your lock on the tractor beam, and you're getting a little alarm that goes off. Dr. Icarus, you can see that the creature immediately starts to it tries to contract itself and launch towards the pulse.
Fascinating.
And all the little
I immediately slap the it's doing a thing. Poof. I just bring it back to the airlock.
Back, Betty!
Bugger off! No, it's moving.
I unhook the thing she put on me.
Oh shit!
There's science here, and I'm gonna find out what
All
it
right,
is.
great.
Click.
Yeah, but you're still
Too
going
bad.
backwards.
Conservation of
Yeah,
momentum.
you're still
Yeah,
you're still
going.
traveling backwards. Yeah,
Do you
but
know how to
activate
use the
my-
jets on your
I'm
space?
gonna activate
Have
my.
you had any EVA training?
I am incredibly intelligent.
I guarantee you he did not
hold
pay
on,
an
wait,
ounce
wait,
of
wait,
attention
wait,
during
wait,
it.
wait.
Come
Let's
on.
You
let's
just-
specify something really quickly. Your character is very intelligent.
I could hear him going, I don't have time for EDA training. I've got science to do.
You just hear the comms go over and you hear that alarm like in the background, like. I was like, you guys, I'm losing the tractor beam. I need you to get in so I can maneuver out of here.
And so you see, I feel like just like in the fucking viewport, you just see like Betty like with the winch still attached, and Dr. Icarus is like trying to slap something like on his suit, and he's like, he's turning like tumble like this.
Oh, buggering out.
I'm trying really hard to get back up
Sure.
to this so I
Do you-
can continue to scan how
Do
it's
you,
reacting.
do you have 0G?
Nope.
No. So give me an agility check.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm an orthodox, which means I have an unorthodox approach to things, and once a day I can substitute one of my mental attributes for another one. So I know how the dynamics of physics in space. So I'm going to use my brain to
Okay.
power this suit.
So it's going to be logic plus your physics.
Oh, sweet.
And I think before you roll that,
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
it's okay. 22. Yeah. So you stop yourself. So Ferris, you see Betty. She's still attached to the winch, and she's basically getting like pulled back. Dr. Icarus, you see the jets like launch, and he just starts to head towards the bug, and that's where we're gonna end the session today.
You fucking idiot!
Peachy, make a new character because I'm leaving you.
Scientists!
I don't think you guys understand how much Dick really likes knowledge.
Oh yeah, we understand, and it's beautiful. It's just, fucking dumb.
Why would you do that?
Science?
Science. Oh, absolutely.
Good job, everybody. Welcome, McCloakin.
Welcome.
To the insanity. that
Welcome
is.
to hell.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
If you're afraid, you're in the right place.
Yeah, so good job, everybody. Good job. In terms of XP, everybody's going to get, we'll say 3 XP. And we're going to say, Dr. Icarus, you're going to get a bonus 2. Get a bonus of 2. Well done. Alrighty. And yeah, let's do some shout-outs to finish things off. Let's start with Dr. Icarus himself.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed me being an asshole, I do it 7 days a week. And on Fridays, if you're super into D&D, I actually GM a Star Trek show on Roll For It, twitch.tv/Roll For It. I am the master, the Q. I am the Q of that crew, which is a lot of fun. Be fun to see you guys there. Other than that, make sure you follow the new guy. He didn't get roughhoused too bad, but he definitely got a crash course in what it's like to be around Dick.
Speaking of Dick, Zagoticus.
Hey everybody, it's Godicus, and I love role-playing. A whole bunch. If you guys like me saying words in your ears, then twitch.tv/Godicus is the way to hang out with me more. I have a blast playing Simon. It's so good. I was really mean to Felan guy, but that's what he gets for being a military guy who talks to robots, basically. I will be doing more RP here on the weekends regularly, so make sure you follow here on Mike Stevens' channel for Warped on Saturdays and Seventh Eon on Sundays, which isn't on tomorrow. Sad face.
Yes, mega sad face. We're off the 7th Eon tomorrow. We had to cancel.
But that just means it'll be even tastier because it was a super cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger to be off for. But yeah, I had a blast. But not like an alien worm jellyfish bum blast. Speaking of alien worm jellyfish bum blast.
Nova.
Hi. About that. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this doesn't totally go the wrong way, but Icarus is floating out in space, and that could be a bad thing. You should probably tune in next week to find out what the hell happens to him. I once again enjoyed playing Nova. I also enjoy playing other things, and if you want to see me do that, you will follow me at /TuesdayGray in all of the internet places. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the players and GM.
Betty.
Well, hello there. I'm Betty, and I play Fuzzy Freaks. No, I'm Fuzzy Freaks, and I play Betty. She sexually harasses people a lot. I'm sorry. I know this is not the way to behave in real life. Obviously, I would never ever sexually harass anybody in real life. Definitely. But yes, I do fuzzy things over on twitch.tv/Fuzzy Freaks. At the moment, I am doing a. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing a
We wonder that all the time, Fuzzy.
Yes, I always wonder that. But yeah, I'm doing a ghost sort of like run of Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, which is very good. You should check it out. And I'm also playing a bit of Valnir Rock at the moment, which is also very good. You should check it out if you like Vikings and axes and.
It's a survival game, right?
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I was not expecting much, in all honesty, because I started up and I was like, God, these fucking character models are like dog shit. This is early access. And it's just going to be janky as shit. And then it's like, yeah, the character model looks fucking derpy, but the mechanics are really smooth, and everything works, and it's not particularly laggy, and the AI works okay, and it's got some interesting looking quests and shit, and the crafting is like actually quite fucking deep and immersive and things. And I'm just like, oh no, I quite like this. So yeah, color me impressed. I hope it continues to be good.
Speaking of impressed, McLaughlin.
Hello. I'm McLoken, and I love you. I'm more. So, yeah, you guys can certainly catch me 10 a.m. Central, twitch.tv/McLoken. Follow me on Twitter @McLoken. This is my third campaign I play in. I also DM a campaign on my channel on Wednesdays. I'm in Fraction Worlds on John Sandman's channel on Thursdays. I'm here on Saturdays now. And Sundays, I'm in Call of Cthulhu Reveries on Metamancer's channel, which I play fantastic characters in all of those campaigns, and all of them in another one that I run. So, yeah, I had a super fun time. I'm going to leave Peachy, though. My character is just going to ditch that old crazy man flying towards the bug.
Your commanding officer.
Well, no,
You're not an officer.
Technically, that's. I mean,
you were in charge of the mission.
Yeah.
But you unhooked yourself and started flying towards the thing, so that tells me that you're not fit to lead, and that everything you're doing is out of your
that's what
interest.
told you.
This is mutant.
He just met this guy for hours. It'll be in my report. See ya. And then if you guys like Elder Scrolls Legends or ESO or Final Fantasy 14, I also play those games on my channel as well, because I'm a nerd.
Excellent.
get out.
Get out. I'm Wax Steven. I'm the GM of Doom. I think I've dragged these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Some of them I didn't even have to drag kicking and screaming. They just propelled themselves naturally through the adventure today. Yeah, they definitely. Those creatures definitely make the Jetsons flying noise for sure.
But perhaps a bit wetter sounding, you know. Like...
Yes.
Sounds like I'm having a meeting with Dolphin.
No, that's
Ewoks, not Ewoks. No, not Ewoks.
Mogwais.
Mogwais. Yeah, sorry, I was. Yeah.
Oh, Mogwai.
As always, thank you, chat.
It's me, Persia.
Thank you, chat, for participating, being awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. McLokin's Twitter's wrong. Yeah, it's still set for Bobby. I gotta fix that. My bad.
He's just our replacement, Bobby. He's just a cheap cut price Bobby.
I knew I had to fix something. I always forget something.
You know what's funny? I'm actually from Minnesota, so people are like, "Oh, that's like watered down Canada," and then I'm like, well, essentially,
Dude, it totally is, right?
yeah.
Do you
So
have bagged milk?
Like, so many people will mistake a strong
No,
Minnesotan
cheese?
accent for a Canadian
No.
accent.
You know, milk in bags.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, in gas stations they have them there.
Yeah, that's a very Canadian thing.
Oh, what's going on there? You betcha, don't you know? That's the Minnesotan accent. Canadian.
Hot dish.
Oh, what's this all
Where
about?
they have a fucking hot dish in that.
You mean a boot?
A boot. I'm sorry, it's a boot.
They
What's
really
going
don't-
on there, bud?
They really
And
don't say
sometimes
that.
They're sorry.
Sorry.
They're sorry about.
No,
things.
they're very often sorry. They're
They're sorry.
definitely.
Sorry.
You're all racist.
I actually used to work with a Canadian many years ago who said a boot, and I'm like, oh my god, the
boot.
South Park thing is actually
What's
true.
this all about?
Yes.
Say a boot.
So, thank you, chat, for being awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for participating, as always, in the campaign and helping out and being great. If you guys want to help out further, you can hop into the Discord. I've provided a very handy link in the chat there, where there's a channel devoted to Warped, also for the 7th Eon, which we normally do tomorrow, but tomorrow it's canceled. We're just having a rough time getting the schedule worked out for everybody, and getting it set up. So we're gonna be off tomorrow. I will probably be streaming XCOM, I think. We'll see how that goes. I got a lot of chosen to kill in XCOM, so hopefully you join me for that. Thank you guys, as always, for playing. Thank you, McLokin. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you, Zagoticus. Thank you, Peachy, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you. And you should definitely go follow all these wonderful people if you haven't done so. And if you guys like what you saw here, I'd love a follow too. Twitch.tv/WackSteven and WackSteven on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night, everybody.
Science!